Two, one more life. I just pushed the button. I think it's more fun to just surprise people when the camera goes live. It's really weird being over here. No, here. Yeah, I'm over here now. And Nikki's in the middle. Welcome to Random DMs. I'm Declan, and I am so outside of my comfort zone. I'm playing tonight. And Nikki is our dungeon master.
Yay!
Woo! Yay!
Surely there will be no consequences to this at all.
Fiala, watch your back.
I'm sorry.
It's too late. It's too late.
As soon as I did it, I knew it was too late.
If you're wondering why everybody is breaking it, you can go watch the VOD on YouTube, where nothing bad happened to Fung and nobody misrepresented their character at all. But before we dive into tonight's session and we wrap up the Curse of Strahd for the last time, apparently, we are D8 Dungeon. We are a group of... It's kind of weird saying we're a group of Irish TTRPG players when we're a group of tabletop role-playing game enthusiasts from all over the world. But D8 Dungeon are largely based in Ireland, and we get together to tell stories. Random DMs is one of those games where we don't write the story, we interpret the story. And 5 DMs get together, and on the roll of a d4, one of them takes the DM chair, while the other 4 get to sit back, relax, and just have a great time playing. We are in the middle. We're at the start. I was just we're in the middle. God, it took me 2 sessions to get us through a prologue I wrote. We are at the start.
You have misbehaving players.
Yes, and I am a annoying GM who's like, yeah, let's just do it. But we are at the start of Curse of Strahd. The first 2 campaigns of Random DMs are available over on the D8 Dungeon Twitch channel. You can catch them there. We've plundered the mines in Fandelver. One of us brutally murdered Cryovane, the ice dragon. And now we're over here about to kick Strahd out of his castle because we don't like landlords. And
It's not a real job.
It's not a real job. Also, we might have accidentally invented his cooler, younger, hipper, more gentrified cousin, Fun Strahd, last session. If all that sounds like a cup of tea, great. This is a Curse of Strahd campaign, and because there are 5 different DMs, there are 5 different approaches to it. Curse of Strahd is a horror game, so supernatural themes and elements appear, as do aspects of body horror, violence, maybe a little bit of gore. If that's not your cup of tea, then you can check out any of the other D8 Dungeon content that is out there. And we have plenty of other friends in the TTRPG universe that we recommend you check out. Off the top of my head, why not look out for Tumble Through? It's a podcast by some really cool people. You can catch it on all major platforms, and they play Pathfinder, I believe. It is Pathfinder. I know Krifu, big fan of Pathfinder. So you can check out Tumble Through if this isn't your cup of tea. Nikki, that's all my shite. You go for it. You're in charge now. I'm sitting back. I don't have to do anything. I'm just a player.
All right. So we begin our story in present day after Oster wipes the dirt off of the bottle, exposing the name, which I already forgot. What creme of the vine was it?
Oh, I don't know. I made that up on the spot.
Great.
Yeah, creme de...
Oh, I thought it was like a reference to, because there's a location in Barovia called like Blood on the Vine. I thought.
You know what? Maybe. Yeah. You know, Oster just couldn't read the label right because it's slightly smudged. All right. So yeah.
So I think as we come back to this moment, Fung is looking at the liquid inside the glass that you poured for her. You know, she's used to better quality alcohol, and she frowns upon the ones here in Faerun. But she still drinks it nonetheless. And I think it's one of those situations where as she drinks it, she pauses. Then her eyes sort of like flickers to everyone else that is around. Then she just continues drinking it, refusing to back down. And then when she puts it down, she turns to Oster and goes, Oster, Oster, that bottle. That's from Barovia, isn't it? Who gave that to you?
He looks at the he kind of takes the bottle, and again it's the he's gonna eye it very, very closely, and he's also smacking his lips because it's I mean it tastes like expired medicine. Like it does. It's it's not that I know what that tastes like.
Sure can.
Oh yeah, we've all gone off Calpol, okay? And yeah, you shake your head disapprovingly, Emily. That's okay.
I don't have Calpol. I never did
Same.
Calpol.
I'm like, I don't actually know what that is, but I appreciate. Yeah.
I know what it is, but yeah.
Okay. Well, guess what you're all getting for Christmas?
What I always wanted. Strange UK things.
He's gonna look at it, and you see him kind of he's trying to I guess get the taste out of his mouth, but at the same time, then he's gonna look at you, and then he's gonna look at Biala, and I don't think we didn't pay, or we didn't pay for Biala. You acquired this, I think, if I remember correctly, from the bar in the village. No?
Yellow's gonna go just stone still and try and recall if they ever remembered handling this in Barovia. Maybe that was quite a long time ago.
Yeah, and it would sound like something you would do.
Of course. Some of us have to have, consideration for other people in the party, but I digress.
But regardless, we met many interesting figures down at the village of Barovia. It could be any one of them. And as she says that, we fade back to the past as we stand at the edge where the sign is that says Barovia is a quarter miles away, as the sun is beginning to set for its evening time. And as we come back to the past, I would like to offer a unique rule to each member of the party that is basically what Feng sees everyone else is. This is not a opinion of me, the player, but Feng, the character. So I would like to clarify that right now. So for Oster, she doesn't say it much, but she sees you as a good student. So whenever you do anything that is in service to Feng's teaching, you get advantage. And if you were to do anything, already if Feng orders you to do something and you do it, you get a D8 on top of that. That is for Oster.
Mm-hmm.
And for Farrelly, in our brief time together, Feng has seen you as a Leroy Jenkins, someone with no regards for her own life.
Accurate.
Yes. So for the purposes of this, whenever you take damage in combat, record that number down. Within the next round, if you were to successfully hit someone with that attack, you can take that damage and apply it to the roll.
Sweet.
And for Mouse, the sneaky one, she has seen you as the one who deliberately withheld information and lied to her. And so for this entire session, whenever you lie or do something that goes in contradiction to anything that you've said or done, you get advantage on it. So every time you contradict yourself, you get advantage. And for Biala,
you just die.
Yeah, you just die.
Yeah.
Fair, that's fair.
she sees you as the troublemaker, and so basically, whenever you do anything that either causes Biala to make a fool of themselves or put themselves in very dangerous trouble, you have advantage to get out of it.
Okay.
So basically, the more danger you put yourself in, or the
Better.
bigger of a fool that you make yourself, the better. Yeah. This is just what Feng thinks of all of you currently.
That would have been handy in the first game with those teenagers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was Feng's inspiration for this thing, that the perception that she has of you.
Fair.
But yes. All right. So as we cut back, Feng, after she says, "You're welcome," she begins to walk down the path, clearly expecting everyone to follow. And I would like one of you to roll me a d20, for it is nighttime and we still have a quarter of a mile to Barovia. So this is to see if we encounter anything.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. 11.
Okay, so 11. All of us begin to walk down the path, heading in the direction of the sign that points us to Barovia. By this point, there is just darkness throughout. There is barely any light, but for the village ahead of us, those little pinpricks of light, that is our sole guide. And perhaps I think Feng would have brought out a torch just to offer some light. And as we are walking through this land, at some point, we all begin to hear sounds coming from around us. For right now, in the path that we are walking, we technically cut through the mountains, and eventually we are currently in sort of like the northern part of the Svalak woods. And so the shadows grow thick around here. We can just barely see the light ahead of us. And in this distance, we all begin to hear and then an answering howl from the other side. And Feng will stop and goes, "Do you all hear that? We're being hunted."
Kind of hard to miss. Maybe put out the torch?
I
But,
wouldn't.
I mean, I don't know. I can see just fine, kind of.
Well, they already have our scent, so putting out our torch is not going to help
Oh.
us.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll drop the torch and goes, "Do we make a run for it, or do we sneak?"
Ooh.
I could help us. I could help us sneak for a little while, just one more time.
Fairley looks down at her rusty, jangling chainmail.
Sure.
I'll cast. Yeah, I'm sure it's been over an hour, so I'll cast Pass Without Trace for the last time because I'm out of slots.
All right.
yeah.
As we do this, Fairley will reach again into this little gray bag on her hip, pull out another little fuzzy cube, and toss it towards like the woods on one side. And actually, I don't know where the badger is. We left the badger behind. It's back up at the top of the mist above the spider webs and shit. Strahd is
Hanging out with Fun Strahd.
Ooh, okay, that's an 8. A giant elk appears.
Hey, yes.
Oh, shit. That's bigger than I thought. Okay.
Do you need a boost?
Well, I was going to have it run away and try to distract the wolves because it just disappears if they attack it.
That is a more intelligent and strategic move I expected from you.
Gee, thanks. All right. So elk, you're gonna run that way, and you're gonna make a lot of noise. I know you're usually sneaky as a creature of the forest, but make noise.
And then it makes the sounds that elks make, and then it runs off.
Brr.
I don't know what sounds
Yeah.
they make. I've
Yeah,
not heard one in
perfect.
real life.
Something like
Alright.
that.
Oh, okay, let's go.
All right. And so now I would like everyone to roll stealth with advantage, which I think just cancels it out to a straight roll because most of you have like 1-2 levels of exhaustion.
And plus 10 from the pass
Wow.
without trace.
Yes.
I just have disadvantage from chainmail, but okay. Wow.
Okay.
But that's a 24. 20. Yeah, 24.
Cling, 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 cling.
Somehow I'm moving quietly enough that the chainmail is making less noise. I don't know how.
Just holding it, like pressing it. 26 for Oster.
Ooh, okay. Mouse.
28. And I
Okay,
think Mouse is kind of using the somehow the shadows from Pass Without Trace to like put themselves in the chainmail to kind of muffle the sound, if that's okay.
And you said plus 10 because of
Yes.
pass without trace. Okay, so that for me is a 33.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Wow.
And so, moving like the shadows themselves, we walk, or rather run as fast as we can through this Svalak wood, while in the background, more howls that eventually veer off in the direction of hooves darting through the forest. Before we hear a as the elk is attacked and vanishes immediately. And so the wolves have been waylaid.
Well, rest in peace, friend, until I pull you out of the bag again.
I have a question, Farrelly.
Hmm?
These creatures you pull out from your bag, are they sentient?
Well, I mean, do you think an elk is normally sentient?
Yes, they're animals. They
Oh,
have
okay.
thoughts.
Well, I mean, I've never seen them talk or shit. Yeah, I think I don't know a lot about magic, but I think that they're like pretty much like an actual animal, and until either like the sun goes down and they disappear, or something
Mm.
tries to eat them and they disappear.
You
But
are
then they
more
just come back.
you are more ruthless than me. That is saying something.
Am I?
She walks away.
Farrelly looks like really concerned for a minute and kind of sidles up, probably to Biala at this point. Like,
But Biala,
Yeah.
am I more ruthless than Fung?
No.
Okay. I was really worried for a second there.
Yeah, it's just don't let her get to you. Don't let her get to you.
I mean, I don't think a knight is supposed to be ruthless.
Some knights are known to be quite ruthless, but that's not the sort of knight you are.
That wasn't in the pamphlet.
no, she'll take out as we keep going, like holding one hand on the chainmail. We'll like start trying to read back through the badly spelled pamphlet and see if there's anything about ruthlessness, which definitely not.
Oster is running on the spot, kind of beside you at this point, Farrelly. Like, unless would you have been quiet, like as you were saying to Biala, like am I ruthless or?
Not super quiet.
Okay. Yeah, I think all Oster's just gonna like literally on like while kind of jogging on the spot as you're checking the pamphlet, just gonna down. That was a compliment.
Okay. Okay. I think I can see how that was a compliment. I don't know if it's a compliment that I
You're
like.
so lucky. And he's just like, can you if we get a chance to rest in the village, can you talk to me about how you got Master Fung's approval?
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
Great.
The more I play Fung, the more she becomes Sten from Dragon Age. All right. So, as we emerge from the tree lines of the Svalak woods, we no longer hear the howls of the wolves or their padding paws. Instead, ahead of us, we see Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. For indeed, there is fog that clings onto the land itself the moment we leave the woods behind. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings with sort of like murky, glowing orange light here and there from scant lanterns around. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sounds cut except for a mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. Just this. Just drifting through the streets, and there is no one out about. You have all arrived at Barovia. What do you all do?
Should we go help
We-
that person?
Most definitely.
Oh, okay. I thought we had learned lessons about just randomly following things,
Well-
but okay.
Well, it sounds like someone's like really upset.
Or
Okay.
maybe Master Fung forgot their birthday too. And Oster is just going to.
No!
And Oster is just, and he's smiling. He's actually, he has like a kind of a really kind of gentle little kind of smile on his face as he says this. Master Fung,
Hmm?
perhaps we should investigate the source of the weeping.
Yes. If we help someone, they will be beholden to us. We can use them for information.
Yes. Rule 73.
Hmm.
Help to get.
I feel like you got a lot of these rules, and some of them seem like they're kind of the right intention with the wrong result. Plus, maybe this is just how those rules work.
You have a long way to go, Farrelly.
I mean, well, yeah, I just started trying to be
But you are on the right path.
I could go ahead if you'd like. I don't know if the pass without a trace is still up, but if it is, definitely. And even if not, I think Mouse will just say, I could go ahead and see what it is. I can see from afar, and I could report.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Keep an eye
Okay.
out to the tree. Keep an eye out on the roofs, but there might be beings lingering there after your encounter with the strange gentleman at the cliff.
Oh yeah, I know to keep my eyes on roof. I learned that from you. I'll go now. And yeah, Mouse sneaks and tries to see what's happening, see or hear, perceive in any way, but sneakily.
All right. I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Okay. This may take a while. Excuse me. I'm
Mm.
so sorry. I'm just committing a crime right now. Please ignore the crime being committed. Please don't report me to
The government.
The
Perception.
cat union.
Did you say with advantage or
It would be technically it would be with
no?
advantage,
Just,
but it is exhaustion and darkness.
oh yeah, I'm
dim, that kind of thing.
exhausted. I forgot.
Yeah.
I completely forgot I was exhausted. Sorry. So perception is. Oh no. Well, actually, it's not that bad. It's 16.
All right. So the direction that we came to Barovia from is more towards the northern side. And so as we cut our way, already you sending as our forward scout, the first thing you see as you will approach, you see that there is a fence of wrought iron with a rusty gate enclosing this rectangular plot of land behind a structure that you eventually identify as this very dilapidated church. And the area that this fence enclosed around is a cemetery. And there are tightly packed gravestones shrouded by fogs, and it seems quiet. And as you go past that, you follow the sound of the sobbings, and it eventually brings you a little closer towards the center of town. And as you do, you pass by a structure where a single shaft of light shows a little bit of illumination into what seems to be the main square. this looks like the only building currently that has any sort of life in it. So far, you can hear chatter behind it, and you are able to work out. You can see that there's a sign hanging precariously askew by a gaping doorway that proclaims this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. And you walk, but the sobs pull you past that, and eventually you arrive at a house that is all boarded up and barricaded from the inside. And the moaning sobs grow louder and louder. And it is by this point you can hear this close. It weighs heavily on you, this sadness that this sob is instilling inside you.
Hmm.
Mm,
Okay. I'll get as close as I can without alerting anyone to my presence.
Hmm.
Is there, so it's all boarded. Is there any way I can see inside the house? Maybe a crack in one of the boards?
You are able to, I'll say that you can see through a narrow board. And when you peek in, you see a typical home, but very dark. And it doesn't seem like anyone has lived in it, or rather, someone has not taken the chance to clean up, essentially. And I think this close as you're looking, you can hear that the sob is coming from a room upstairs on this
Hmm.
2-story townhouse.
If I could, I'd transform into something and try and go, but I think the others, and especially Fong, have waited long enough for me. So I think I'll go back and I'll report when I arrive. I'll be okay, and I'll take a breath and I'll report everything, and like a lot of details. You can tell that I'm used to making reports, and I'm not leaving any detail out in case something is of there's something of importance that may not have seemed important to me, but is important to the others. And I think it's the first time since you've met her that Mouth is speaking in like there's no hesitation. It's just absolutely just 1-2 minutes. It takes 1 or 2 minutes. All the details is there. It's very thorough report. I have not yet. I have not yet gone upstairs. I would. I thought you may want me to get further your instructions before I go.
Great work. How would you approach this, Oster?
Oster is actually scowling at Mouse. There's a little huh. Okay.
Mouse is in shock.
It's more sort of a like Oster feels kind of jealous in the moment. It's just like and he's just without he's just gonna look at you, Fung, and just Master Fung, and then he's gonna look at Mouse. I wouldn't have overlooked the roofs. And Oster is going to cast Levitate on himself, and levitate up to scan the rooftops and out into the rest of the village.
Oh, impressive. Make a perception check with a D8.
Oh, that is an 8 on the D8, which gives me a dirty 20 in total.
Oh, okay.
nice.
So as you levitate your way up, I think, as we said, we'll probably move a bit closer to where this townhouse is. So as you levitate up, you can see among the roofs it's mostly bare, but for a couple of ravens perch here and there. And as you flow, a couple of just turns to look at you, and these ravens are fairly silent as they stare at you, and it gives you a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. But I think with that 20 that you roll, you are able to see into the upstairs room where the sob's coming from, like just a little bit of a gap. Or rather, the downstairs is boarded up, but the top floor, there is a curtain on one of the windows, and it is slightly parted. And when you look inside, you can see that there is a bedroom, and there is a woman sitting in the center of the floor, clutching on something as she sobs.
Feeling the need to outperform Mouse, Oster is going to he's going to levitate towards the window, like he's going to move think I can do that. I'm not. The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a. Yeah, it's not graceful. Oster is full
Lasso.
on. Yeah, he's full on ping ponging himself from roof to roof. Like it's whoa, I've gone a little too far this way. Oh, I've gone a little too far that way. And then he's just going to on the just on the window frame of that open area, like into the bedroom.
There is no response from the person inside.
Hello. Hello. Are you? No, obviously you're upset. You were crying. My name is Oster Cure. I am an Aragonasi adventurer from the city of Neverwinter, and I'm here with my master Fung. And he's going to point down into the street. We've just arrived in this really lovely village. Me and my friends Farley, who wants to be a knight. There's Mouse, who's, and then Biala is a new friend as well. And we're here to. That's not nice. No, Mouse is a friend I don't like yet. And then he's gonna realize what he said out loud.
And I absolutely heard it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we just want to help.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh Jesus! He's endearing, but he's not persuasive.
You got
about it.
this.
Got this, friend.
No, I don't. That's a 12.
Oh, never mind.
I think as you say that, this woman finally looks up, and she is wearing like these very ragged, commoner's clothes, but a bit more worn out and ragged. And she has like a scarf pulled around her neck and a hood pulled up. And she looks to be in her like maybe mid-50s. And when she looks up at you, still you can see tears streaking down her face. And you see that the thing that she's holding onto is a malformed doll of some kind that has a leer on his face and wears a sackcloth dress. And there's and on the helm of his dress, there's a frayed tag that says something, but you can't see it. And she looks at you and goes, "Adventurous." And then she hits on her knees, crawl towards the windows and peek at you. You are adventurous.
Yeah. Look, they're all down there. And he's just going to point down to the others, just down the window. And then he's going to wave.
Fairley just waves.
He's waving right back. I like your doll. Did you make that?
And the moment you said that, she starts like crying again. I bought this for my daughter, Gertruda, but she ran away. She broke out of the house a week ago. Please, you must find her. Bring her back where it's safe.
Oh, do you know where she ran away to? Ran off to? Was it because of the doll? And like Oster is just getting completely overwhelmed. We will find Gertruda. We will bring her back to you safe and sound, with not a scratch on her. That is a promise.
And then she opened the windows over. She holds out the doll towards you. Please give this to her. She's scared without her doll.
Oh, I'm scared to touch the doll. He's gonna take the doll by, you said malformed, like he's gonna take the doll by like one of its little nubby legs.
And as you pick it up by the nubby legs, you can see that the frayed tag on him, it says, "It's no fun, it's no Blinsky." Sorry.
Blinsky.
Yeah.
I think holding it, like he's just gonna hold it out, and then he's gonna kind of look back at Farley, and then look back at the doll and the big leer on its face, and then back at Farley, and then back at the doll. And he's just
There's
gonna be
an
like,
uncanny resemblance.
yeah, he's like, I'm a knight, and he's just gonna go to do like a little, or I'm gonna be a knight, and that kind of a, ma'am, on my name as an adventurer, we will bring Gertruda back to you.
Thank you.
And if I can't do it, my master, Fung, will do it. And
Fung
he's just going
does
to
not.
slowly just descend with the levitation spell. Like it's just like an elevator going down.
All right. So, what information did you get?
I got a doll. And he's just gonna like just make a little
It's beautiful.
you
The
Yep.
craftsmanship.
and he's just gonna hand it to you, Farrelly, because Oster is genuinely terrified of it because its eyes follow you wherever you go.
Farrelly is delighted. Just like,
Really? Are you sure you don't want something as incredible as this?
Well, hold on a second. Is that your doll to give away?
Well, the weeping woman, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't, and he's just gonna levitate back up. Ma'am, I'm so sorry, I forgot to ask you your name.
I'm Mary.
Okay. And he's
Floats
just gonna go, just gonna go right. That doll belongs to Gertruda. Gertruda is the daughter of Mary, and he's gonna point up to the woman in the window and kind of just wave at her.
She's not there anymore.
The weeping woman is called Mary, and she bought this doll for her daughter Gertruda, who's missing.
And do you know what Gertruda looks like?
I can't levitate anymore.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we
Okay.
could just go ask
Oh,
her.
knock on the door.
The door is barricaded shut. Even when you knock, you can feel like, I think just from taking in, the boarded up windows and the doors, Mary is clearly a very overprotective mother that ensured that her daughter just don't leave the house. I mean, to a certain extent, it makes sense because of how dangerous Barovia is. But probably, kids being kids.
Farrelly will still kind of like run up to the door of this house, like look back at the others for a moment, and then bang on it politely but hard, and raising her voice can go,
Excuse me, Miss Mary. We need to know what your daughter looks like so we can find her. I have an axe and I'm not afraid to use it.
At the same time, Mouse is going to attempt to, forgetting that she's a person, humanoid again, nearly, attempt to kind of climb up using the boards to anchor herself and climb up to the first floor. It looks very creepy.
She looks at you from the other end. You see from the center of the room, like just backing away.
Excuse me.
Maybe we should. There's a reason the doors and everything are boarded up. Maybe a slightly less terrifying approach.
I thought I was being pretty polite.
Well, you did threaten to cut the door down with your axe, and we have Mouse scaling the building like I don't know what. So
that's a good point. Okay. Excuse me. I have an axe and I won't use it.
My God, he's come for me. He's come for me. And she starts cowering in the room.
Let me try.
Not a he. Not a he.
Okay, let me try.
Okay.
Biala is going to try and climb up in a less terrifying manner. So doing like acrobatic tricks to just kind of like more rock climbing, something less intimidating.
Would you say in a goofy manner?
Yeah, in a goofy like circus like manner. So like lots of flourishes that are unnecessary. The whole shebang.
Yeah.
This woman's gonna think we're fucking nuts.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, are we not?
Also, I would note that my acrobatics is also not very good, and I'm at disadvantage, so I'm probably not doing a great job of it.
Yeah, you're like just clinging onto the side while Biala parkour goofily all the way up there. I won't make you roll, but I think when you show up, She chuckles a bit.
Biala is going to just almost like kind of semi perch on the windowsill and just say, "Hi, I'm sorry for the previous attempts. Could you just describe Gertrude a little bit for us, just so we know we're talking to the right person if we do find them."
Oh, Gertruda, she is a sweet girl, just turned 18.
Okay.
She is uh very she gestures about maybe like 4 feet 9.
Okay.
And she has silver blue eyes and hair like mine, dark brown, basically, her hair.
Okay. Silver blue eyes. And would you happen to know where she might have gone to? Did she have a favorite place?
I
Does she have
don't know.
friends?
She has no friends. She's never left the house.
Oh. Okay.
The entire time, by the way, this is just Oster is just reliving his childhood. So it's just like
Okay. Right. So about this height, silver blue eyes, long brown hair like yourself, and anything else? Any birthmarks?
She is an innocent girl. She would be waylaid by anyone. I fear the
Okay.
worst. I fear she's already dead. And then she starts breaking down again.
Oh no! Please, please, please! No, no, no! Please don't cry. We heard you, and we'll do our very, very best to get Gertruda back for you.
And I think probably, even though she hears that, she's non-responsive. I don't think you'll get any more out of her.
Okay, and with that, Biala is going to just kind of like swing down and like do like a gymnastics landing and like arms up and everything. Okay, so Gertruda is about this height, silver blue eyes, brown hair, and in terms of complexion, I'll say pretty fair like their mother.
Oster's gonna write like not those details, but the questions you asked Biala down, because the next time he has to interrogate a mother who's lost her child, he should probably have asked those questions. So he's making a mental note to do that.
Okay,
Is it just me?
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, also she has no friends because and before Biala says the next bit, she's going to kind of like put arms kind of out to kind of like move people down the way, and they're going to lower their voice and be like, apparently she never left the house.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
she's
That's pretty normal.
for an 18-year-old.
You and I had very different childhoods, Oster.
Same. Maybe that's why she ran away. If that's why she did run away, it's going to be kind of difficult to get her to go back.
Or maybe she's become an adventurer.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
But we should probably find somewhere where we can rest and make a plan of how we're going to search for Gertruda. We aren't familiar with this place, so.
Is it just me, or is it kind of weird that there's like no one around and all the buildings are like boarded up? Is that weird? I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but also it's even weirder that we're the only ones out and about. So we should probably get inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a tavern.
And
it seems-
and then Oster's gonna like, Oster's just gonna catch himself. Just...
Mouse looks at you, and anyone who's like has enough insight can see there's hurt there. Okay. There is a tavern. It still seems to be the only place with people, or at least people chatting. So perhaps we could learn more there.
Yeah. And I think as you say that, you all do notice that this close, you realize that the building, like 2 buildings north of Mary's townhouse, is another establishment, and there is a little bit of light spilling from that building as well. So with the exception of the tavern that you've passed so far, there's one other structure here that seems to have like obvious signs of life behind it.
Oh, correction. There's another building there that has obvious signs of life, but it's.
Oh,
I could go check that.
I mean, look. It seemed like when we were in all that fog that, well, I'm fine, but it seemed like you guys got like really sleepy or something. So maybe should we rest before you check out another new spot?
Yes.
Good point.
All right.
Okay.
So you're
Where
heading
was the
heading-
tavern?
Oh, it's just across the road, the town square from where you are at.
Oh,
I mean, Fairley is that blind, probably didn't notice.
Okay.
You're standing in the doorway of.
oh, yeah, great, we're here.
All right. So you all head to the tavern. Now, this tavern is about like 60 feet square. And when you get closer, you can see the sign that says Blood of the Vine. You can see that one of the N has been scratched over with an F, with the F, making it sort of like a bit illegible in some ways. So it becomes like Blood of the Vife in some ways. And you can see that at some point, this tavern is probably very finely appointed, but has grown shoddy over the years. And you push your way. I mean, the doorway is already open, so you just step through. And you can see that there's a blazing fire in the hearth that gives scant warmth to a few huddled souls within. And you look around currently, taking in the area. There is a barkeep, and then there are three other people sitting close together by the blazing fire. They look to be Vistani. And then there's another man that is sitting off to himself. And the moment you all entered, everyone turns to look at you. And it's just silence, but for the crackling fire.
Hail, good
Hey.
village folk. My name is Oster Cure, and I am an adventurer from Never. He goes into the. And he's just going to go, this is my master, Master Fung, Slayer of Cryovane. This is Farley, my new best friend and knight in training. Is anyone here a
Wow.
lord? They need a lord to
Oh,
teach.
I do.
And this is Biala. Biala.
Biala's already at the bar. At the bar. You turn ghost. It's like a people-shaped cloud of smoke.
And that's Mouse. And we would like your finest tea.
I think.
I'd
a
go for a
room.
beer.
And a beer.
Tea sounds really nice. That's a great idea.
I'll have coffee. Please and thank you.
All right. So as you all walk past, you get closer, you can see that the three individual that is by the fire, sitting at the table, sort of like nearish towards the front door, all three of them seems to be human women, and they're all watching you as you walk past. And the man that is sitting off on his own, who looks, he looks or actually you all wouldn't know what Barovian looks like because you all just got here. But he is the one among everyone here that doesn't look like they're smelling something really bad. So like he has a face that looks halfway amiable. And as you all approach, so Biala, you would have been there first. You see there's the barkeep is a human man, a bit pudgy, and he's just currently cleaning glasses one after the other. And you notice that they're all clean. Like he would finish a glass, put it down. He'll grab another clean glass, and then he just wipes it again. And then as you approach, he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?"
Beer.
Coffee.
We'll have some beers. Any tea if you happen to have coffee, and some of your hardest liquor, please.
We have wine.
I'll do.
Yep, wine will do.
All right, it'll be 1 copper per glass. Or would you like a pitcher? That's 1 silver.
A pitcher,
Okay.
please.
All
A
right.
picture for me too.
So 2 pitchers,
I'll have a picture as well, please.
3 pitchers.
Okay. Well,
This can only go well.
yeah,
Alright.
absolutely.
So he goes
yeah,
to
that's gonna-
pour eventually. Yeah. Oh, did you say Biela was doing?
No, just say Biala's going to hand over the 3 coins.
All right, so he'll take it and then he'll slide the three pitcher towards you, and then he'll grab 4 clean glasses and put it in front of you, and then he just goes back to polishing.
You get many visitors around here?
He puts down the clean glass, picks up another clean glass, continues polishing.
I can't imagine why.
My parents, my mother and my father, own a bar in Neverwinter, so I got this. I see you prefer the wipe, spit, swirl method of cleaning your glasses, and Oster is going to hold up a glass. My paw is partial to cleaning his glasses out the same way. It's the only way to get the real shine in the glass, and he's going to kind of wink.
Is it though?
He doesn't even look at you. He just continues polishing. And I think at this point, as you're saying that, you feel, Oster, you feel a hand clap onto your shoulder. And he goes, all right, look, don't mind Eric. He's a bit asocial. And then when you turn around, you see it is the young man that was sitting by himself at the corner table. And he goes, and looks at all of you. You all look like outsiders. So come, drink with me.
Okay.
Master Fung, I have your pitcher of wine. And he's just going to bring the pitcher of wine for Master Fung.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna just be like, like pull
Accidentally bought
face.
wine for Fung.
Exactly, and be like, oh, if I'd known that.
Mouse is going to try and kind of like actually while they were buying drinks, which is potentially why they were 4 glasses. Mouse kind of like stepped aside and kind of found a quiet corner of the tavern where she wouldn't be seen, maybe behind, like if there's something she can hide behind, to just stop and listen and look, and she'll notice that conversation happening, and she'll try to judge basically the character of the person who's talking to them, and also try and perceive any other conversation happening at the same time.
All right. So we'll just roll this into a singular insight check, which is
Okay.
still with disadvantage
With
because
disadvantage. Yeah, I know. We'll just see what happens. She's feeling tired. She's probably, doesn't happen often, but she's probably sleepy. One of those was on that 20, but it's not so bad. It's still 17 with disadvantage.
All right, so we'll get back to you soon to figure out
Absolutely.
what you see. So we're gonna cut back to the other. So as this man gestures, gets back down on the corner table, go, please sit. Name's Ismark, and then he looks at all of you expectantly.
I'm Fairley. This is Squid.
She'll pull the mouse out of the little pouch. Oh, you're awake. Like, put Squid back on her shoulder.
Oh, is that for a rainy day?
No, Squid is my friend.
Interesting.
Squid is friend, not food.
Someone with a
Rainy day.
rat for a friend in Barovia would not be conducive to your extended life because
Okay, Squid is a mouse. I don't know if you have trouble identifying your rodents around here, but Squid is a mouse.
Ooh.
I mean a mouse, potato.
You have potatoes?
No, I think they just have potatoes.
Yeah, just potato.
Oh, shit. Those ones are less good.
And he turns expectantly to the others.
I'm Oster Curway. I'm an adventurer from Neverwinter.
A pleasure. And then looks at you, Biala.
I'm Biala, a bard from somewhere.
Oh, a bard. Would you like to play some music? It's been a long time since we've had music here.
Are you sure that this is the music appreciating type?
Oh, I'm sure the owners of the bar will allow it. And then he goes, Alenka, Mirabelle, Sordia, you're all right with a bar, wow, my accent just went all over the
It was
place.
brilliant. It was
I
brilliant.
love it. I love it. Keep it.
Brr.
Yeah. You're all right with the bard playing? And then you can see the three women that were sitting over there turns. One of them looks over the shoulders. Do what you want. And then the other one goes, I'm actually intrigued. I think she might make for a nice performer. And then the third one goes, I think they're gonna make a fool of themselves. And then
Okay. Alrighty. So Biala is going to pour themselves some wine, like a hefty amount, and just like neck it.
all right. So what do you perform?
Okay. Let us. Ooh, what instrument do I want to play? Okay. Yeah. Biala is
Question,
going.
is there a stage? Are you going to a stage or something?
Is there a stage in here actually, or is it just like floor space?
I think when you say that, you can see one of the owners, one of the women stands up. She will go behind. You go, wait a moment, and then she's gonna go towards the back of the bar. She's gonna grab something, and then you hear and then she drags a wooden pallet and puts it in the middle, a clear area of the tavern, and she goes, there you go.
Just to say, as you walk towards that, you'll feel a light touch, a light tap on your elbow, and you'll get guidance.
Ooh.
Thank you. Biala, as they walk up, you're gonna see their usual kind of like lax demeanor, kind of their spine straightens up a little bit, their shoulders go back, and it's like they just start exuding this aura of okay, it's time to go. And they are going to reach and get their fiddle. And they want to play something that is inspired by Barovia. So something a bit moody, but a little bit saucy, but with those kind of like undertones to it.
All right. Make a performance check.
Ooh, nice. And I still have exhaustion, so
It will be with disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay, it's not bad either way. And guidance is
D4.
Yeah.
Where's my D4? Ah, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay, so that is 19, 23.
Ooh, dang. All
My
right.
performance is +6.
I think as you begin to play this somber, moody tune out, at the start, there wasn't really much, reaction. But as the song builds, you can see the tree owners actually focus. They have been sort of like scrutinizing everyone, like almost like scanning as if you're trouble or not. But the moment you start playing, they actually turns to look at you, and then one of them was like, and then you can see the one that says that you're gonna make a fool of yourself passes one coin to the first one. And you can see that Eric, the barkeep, actually finally for the first time looks up from his glass, and a little bit of light comes back into his eyes.
Oh.
And I think during this moment, we'll say, Mouse, as you are looking around, you can tell that just from here that Eric is just a broken man. Like he's just going through the motion. He's completely given up on life. And so he's just mechanically going through the motions. The other three, the Vistani women, Alenka, Mirabelle, and Sorvia, the way that they look over everyone doesn't seem like they are like specifically rooting anyone or targeting anyone. It's more like they are specifically paying attention to make sure that nobody leaves without paying.
Okay.
And they also seems like the kind of people that they carry themselves as if they know things. So might be good people to talk to. And
Okay.
as for the final person in the bar, Ismark, he's jovial. He's a lot more cheerful or amiable than everyone else in the bar. But with your role, you can tell that he is hiding something. And the reason why he engaged with all of you is that he is slowly building up to asking all of you for a favor.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try and so from my little corner, I'm going to actually try and signal Oster. See if Oster would come to me to my little corner. And noting that I'm being ignored.
But yeah, eventually it's that sort of oh.
Oh, the point at themselves.
Yeah, Oster is just going to slip away from the others and move towards Mouse.
The person you're talking to is hiding something, and may want to ask a favor. And the trio, they know things. So if you want to talk and to find out things, this is where you could start.
I already have a master, and he's
Oh,
gonna.
I'm not trying to be your master. I wouldn't be
Oh.
anyone's master.
Oh. Um.
It's okay.
I-
You can ignore me. It's fine. If you'd rather ignore me, it's fine now. I'm just trying to get things done.
Mouse, you don't like me. I don't like you.
I don't not like you.
And Oster just goes like you. He just goes beetroot red in his cheeks. I gonna talk to these ladies.
Okay. I don't know if asking Farley to talk to the man would be the best. And Biala, they're busy.
I do have a
Hmm.
quick question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, would Mouse have been speaking pretty quietly?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so while this is happening, Biala is going to just do the usual thing of like just kind of going up and schmoozing with people to, get them a bit more generous, things
Yeah.
like that. But that could also work in terms of how open and calm they and like reciprocal they
Well,
are to
I mean,
talk.
well, there's only 5 people here, so there's the barkeep, the 3 ladies, and Ismark. So who
Yeah,
are you smooching up to?
Oh, they're literally just gonna keep kind of going around as the song goes. They hate kind of standing still in one place when they perform, but they're just going to do what they typically would do.
All right. So I think we're gonna briefly cut back to the table, and Ismark is gonna go. "Huh, your friend plays well. Do you play music as well, Falafel?"
It's Farley. You're close. You started with the right letter.
Oh,
Uh,
apologies. We do not have the letter R in our culture.
that's okay. Well, I mean, Squid's pretty good at squeaking in rhythm, and
Hmm.
I bet I could play the drums with this cool new bone that I got.
And I pull out the just completely boring, plain rib that I took from where we landed in the forest.
Isn't this bone cool?
Fung just looks away and just drinks. Just ignores. And that looks impressive. A mighty bone, befitting you, Goblin.
Oh, thanks. Hey, so why is there like nobody in town here and everything's locked up and boarded up?
And I think by this point, Biala, you would be smooching towards this table, I'll say. And as you arrive, Ismail goes, fantastic work. Do you have a trainer or are you
Thank you.
self-taught?
Oh, self-taught.
Impressive, impressive.
I've always found bards and the likes quite fascinating.
So you all seem like capable people. Look. And then he goes, I'm afraid I must confess that I approached all of you with ulterior motives.
Expected.
Look, I require your aid in protecting my sister. She's in danger.
Oh?
But we can't talk about it here. And he lowers his voice. If you will agree to help me, meet me outside in an hour. And then he's gonna finish, and then he's gonna stand up. And then
What's she in danger from? Okay.
Yeah, and then he'll walk out.
So I feel like we should help because helping people is what a knight is supposed to do. But
Yes.
I do feel like the question that he ignored is kind of important.
Yes. Firelight.
Because
Very astute.
What if
You like see the neurons trying to fire as she's like,
what if he's actually a bad guy and so his sister, like good guys are trying to get his sister away from him?
I
just feel like we don't know a lot, and although my instinct is to say yes, we're gonna help you, and as a knight in training, I think I'm supposed to, but also, yeah.
I completely agree. Just like with Gertruda, we aren't too sure why she ran away. It could have something to do with the fact that she hadn't left the house in 18 years. But also, we came here with the intention to rest and recuperate. And now we will be leaving this very tavern with this wine and this warmth in an hour's time.
Oh my gosh! Also, we gotta find that poor werewolf's family and tell them. What are we gonna tell them?
I have no idea how close we are to those werewolves anymore.
Fairley just hops off the chair and kind of walks right over to the three ladies and like,
excuse me, do you know anyone who maybe was turned into a werewolf but has a family nearby that he still cares about a lot?
Okay, before we get to that, because this will be happening at the same time as when Oster approaches the trio. So we're gonna Mouse, are you following Oster to the trio?
I'm actually at this point I'm going to stay and watch their reactions, also trying to judge, are they telling the truth? I'm very much doing my job right now.
All right. Make me another insight check in the background as you watch.
Okay, I'm gonna have to commit another crime. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So we're gonna cut to Oster. So as you walk up to these three women, they look at you and goes, "Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi.
Can
Howdy.
we help you?"
Oh, my name is Oster Cure. I'm from the city of Neverwinter. I am an adventurer. I am here with my friends, and we are looking. And he stops for a second. It's the can we help you? Do you know where Gertruda is?
Gertruda, Mad Mary's daughter.
Oh, just Mary. I think. Sad Mary, weeping Mary. The crying lady is Mad Mary that lady?
Yes,
She just said her
she
name.
is overprotective. And then you can see Alenka looks at Mirabelle, and Mirabelle goes, "Yes, that girl has never left the house. It's no wonder she runs away."
Do you know where she's run away to?
Oh, and then this one, the third one, Sorvia will go, "Oh, she has always been the dreamy sort, always dreaming of going out, finding her life and fairy tale ending.
Oh.
I would not be surprised if she has found herself under the grasp of the master of the land."
Oh, so she's fallen in love with the landlord, and he's going to take her away from her impoverished life, and they're going to live happily together in his mansion.
Among other things. I mean, that is just a theory, of course. We do not dabble in the affairs outside of this village. We try to avoid the wrath of those high above us.
And Oster's just going to look up.
You had my wish, uncle.
Okay. Did Osfire? Do you know Osfire? He's my friend. He's about this tall and this angry. He's bald. He sent, and he's gonna like rummage through his belongings looking. He sent us this letter, and he's gonna hand it to the three women.
Okay. They'll take it and then they'll start looking at it. And as the OG DM, can you remind me what was on this letter?
It's basically just a letter from Osfire saying that he needed help from Oster. He was looking for some support out in the woods. Oster thought they were going to find Osfire here, or where we met Biala. That is where we were supposed to have met Osfire. He was looking for some assistance on a job.
Yeah. Oh yes, I remember someone of that description passing by, and I will tell you what we told him.
Oh.
We told him to visit Madame Eva to have his fortunes read. You should have your fortunes read too.
Oh, is Madame Eva near here?
She is by the Sir pool. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Tser. Tser. Zer.
Here.
Sir?
Yeah.
Tier.
TSE.
Tier pool.
How many
Tier
ways
pool
do we
sounds
find?
better.
Everyone's going to do it differently.
Yeah, we're all
Yes.
going to
Yeah.
have different.
Yes, simply follow the river up, and you will eventually come upon a small encampment, and there you will find Madame Eva. Her sight sees all.
Oh, so she'll see where Oster is. She'll see where Gertruda is. And he's just writing this down, like he's writing down the whole sort of like, and so follow the river, go to the tier pool, but he spelled it with an I. I am so sorry, madams. I forgot myself. Can I get either or any of you a beverage?
You would like to buy us beverage in our own tavern.
Well, it's coin spent in your establishment, and it would be rude. You have been nothing but helpful and friendly and supportive and kind and considerate. So I think that the very least I could do is purchase a beverage of your choice. Although I think they've only got wine. Would you like a wine?
I think the three of them are very amused by you, and they go, "Oh, if it's all right, can we ask something else from you?"
You name it, anything.
Ah.
Keep and the one named Mirabelle will leaning closer to you and goes, "Keep that light. Before long, this land will squash it out. Hold on to it."
And like Oster is genuinely looking for the light, assuming it's the light above them. And like he's like, do I take the light now, or do I wait until it's gone out, or and he's just going to nod at them, and he's just going to. I think at this point he's kind of like he thinks he's made 3 new friends, so he's going to sit himself at the table with them, completely oblivious to the fact that they seem to own this place. If that's where Farrelly comes in, I think maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And that is when Farrelly comes in.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you guys know if there's a werewolf who used to be a person who's got a family that he cares about a lot who lives nearby?
Oh, there are many werewolves around. They are the servants of the master.
Wait, there's a master? Is there a lord?
Yeah, and he's gonna point over at Fung.
But no, we went over this. Fun could be number 2 or number 3, depending on how it shakes out. But
An arrow slams into your back. No, I'm just kidding.
Check
Ow!
this out.
All right, and he goes, yes, there are many werewolves here. Like, oh yes, you are all recent arrivals. So this land, Barovia, you will see once the fog breaks, there will be a castle that sits to the north. That is the seat of power of Baron von. I forgot his name. Oh, Baron Strahd von Zarovich. He is the vampiric master of this land, and the werewolves are subservient to him.
You just see Fairlay's eyes like light up at the word Baron, and then there's just a whole body like, oh shit, at the word vampire.
I gotta see what my book says about that.
Yes, but if you are
So this-
looking for, oh, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say there's a lot of werewolves, so you don't know if there's like one specific one that's got a family.
Well, I mean, to us, werewolves are when the master sends out his agents to silence those who would stand against him or those who has taken his fancy, and they would abduct them and bring them back to his castle, Castle Ravenloft.
Could that be what happened to Gertruda?
Perhaps. He has been known to target vulnerable women that he can bend to his will. He is, according to legends, a very attractive man. He has taken many young men and women as his lovers. Most do not return. Actually,
Fairly.
and then you can see the third one, Sorbia goes, actually, all of them don't return.
Fairlay like hears this, thinks about it, and is kind of like starts walking away.
Oh, thank you.
Walks over to Biala.
Okay. So, good idea or bad idea? There's a vampire that likes vulnerable women. So if I took my armor off and stood outside, do you think we could trap him?
I think for a brief, as you say that, and Biala's reaction, we're gonna cut back to the table and goes, "Huh, interesting fella." She asks for where the werewolf den is, and then left before we could tell him. And then the three of them will turn towards you, Oster, and goes, "Well, if you're all looking for the werewolf den, they are everywhere, but we have heard rumors that they reside somewhere up to the northeast by Lake Baratok to the west."
Okay, and he's going to write this down.
All right, now off you go. Have fun with your friends.
Oh, okay, I will. You have fun with your sisters.
They just smile and just brushes you off as they go back to their own business.
Okay.
And for Mouse, throughout all of this, I think what did you roll for again?
So at disadvantage, I got a 13.
Okay, so 13. You don't really get much more beyond what you got from the start, but you get a niggling sensation in the back of your head that these three, all of the information that they have revealed to Oster and to Farrelly, they seem to be playing their own game, but it doesn't seem malicious to you.
Okay. And yeah, as a note, I can read lips, so I got.
Yeah, you
all of
got
them from
everything.
the ones, yeah, I got, and I would have positioned myself, of course, so I can see all three. I probably could hear Farley, I'd say.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's not subtle.
But
Yeah, I think by this point, all four of you, or rather, all five of you, have been gathered back at the corner table where Ismark was for you to discuss your next moves. And I think you all would have been able to share all the information that you got. Ismark's proposal saying that to meet him outside within the hour, that kind of thing. So, yeah.
Wow, we're here like half an hour, and we've already got. Okay, so we've got to find Gertruda. We've got to help. We've got to help Ismark. We have to go to Madame Ava. We now know where the werewolves live, so we've got to go to their house.
Oh.
And we have to get Farrelly to the Baron so that Farrelly can be dubbed a knight.
Well, my other idea was, like they were saying about if he preys on vulnerable ladies, then if I take my armor off and stand outside,
Next to a
maybe
vulnerable
he'll
lady.
come.
Whoo, shit.
I guess that's fair. I'd have to probably leave my axe too. All
Yeah,
my axes.
you'd be far too formidable of a being, Faraday.
Yeah,
You
that-
exude knightly aura,
And
and that does
Thanks.
not scream vulnerable.
yeah. Oster's comment wasn't that he thinks you're not a lady or that. It was purely from a point of view of
Oh yeah,
there's
no,
nothing
totally.
about you that is not is vulnerable.
and I think
No,
Feng will,
she's still covered with like werewolf blood and like
Yes.
other who
Yeah.
knows what. Yeah.
and I think Feng will pipe by and goes, we've walked into this village, apparently Barovia, in order to find information, but instead all we are saddled with is a bunch of side quests.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I would not have been my first thing to do before we got some rest, but we will deal with what we have.
But to follow up on Farrelly, if there is indeed one of us to be used as a vulnerable bait to this master of the land, she looks at Oster.
Oh, you want me, Master Fung, to honeypot the Baron?
When the time comes, I believe you will be very convincing.
Oster holds back tears.
Well, Oster, one, you are attractive. Barons don't just like anybody. Two, without your weapons, you have a very enticing charm about you.
My legs.
Yes, you have great legs as well.
Well, no, as in Oster doesn't have any weapons. He just kicks. He doesn't have. There isn't a dagger. There isn't an arrow. There isn't an axe or a sword. It's just
Exactly, without weapons.
Without my legs, I'm so.
No.
Oster takes it. Like he's like, if I stopped, he takes it as if I stopped kicking.
You would be quite I feel like you'd be quite the deceptive honeypot. You would lure him in, and then we all pounce.
I could be a small animal, even like your spider hiding like in the color of your shirt or something.
But before we get to that, we have the matter of this Ismark. He needs us to help him with his sister. He seems like a formidable fella. If we can earn his trust, he can be very useful to us.
Okay, so scratch my back. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Ismark, Madame Ava, Gertruda,
Yes.
vulnerable Oster.
That sounds well.
Werewolves
maybe-
gotta be somewhere in there.
Werewolves. Sorry, yes. And it's Ismark, Madame Ava, Gertruda, werewolf family, vulnerable Oster.
Well, I would probably put vulnerable Oster before Gertruda, because if Gertruda has been snapped up by this Baron, Oster will be the one to bring us to said Baron, therefore Gertruda.
So I have to out vulnerable the 18-year-old girl. Got it.
Yes. I probably would have gone to Madame Ava first. If she does read fortunes, she might be able to tell us what we could do next. But if we are to meet Ismark within the hour, we might not have enough time to do that.
And yes, we should speak to Ismark. If anything, he might be able to provide us with a place to stay because, and then she looks around, this tavern does not rent out rooms.
You sure about that?
Now, you all look around. This is a single-story tavern. There is just the bar.
Maybe they have a barn.
You may stay at the barn. I will not.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Highness.
Well, maybe do they have food? Maybe we should I guess we gotta wait for Ismark to come back.
No, he said to meet him outside.
We have to meet
Well,
that, yeah.
Well, I mean, we have. I don't want to. It's marginally nicer inside than outside, and we got like half an hour.
Okay, we should. Yeah, it's a good idea. We haven't eaten in quite some time, so yeah, we should get some food. I'm sure they have a perpetual stew of some sort, maybe.
All right. So you go to Eric, the barkeep, to ask for food. Without saying anything, he just heads to the back, and then just leaves you all alone for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
and then comes back out with bowls of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave it to your you know what? Just for the heck of it, I would like all of you to roll me a d8. The higher, the better.
Would this count as a short rest, by the way?
Yeah, this would be a short rest.
yes.
8.
3.
4.
All right. And Biala.
I got a 3.
Okay, so for Oster, what you got is it's meat stew of some kind, and it's pretty flavorful actually, like salty with a hint of sweetness and some herbs inside. Like almost, it feels very well prepared. For then Farley, you roll a 4, was it?
Mm-hmm.
You got the food that this guy made for you. It's all completely different, by the way. Like, so for you got a piece of bone with still like bits and pieces of meat stuck to it, and it is roasted with a bit of sauce on it. You don't know what sauce is it. It tastes a bit like maybe ranch. So it's a bit of a weird combination. So, like, I think you get more nourishment from the bone marrow than the meat itself because there's not much meat left in it.
I think Fairley starts there by like cracking the bone and like starting to get marrow out of it.
Yeah. And for Biala and a Mouse, both of you rolled a 3. So
No, I got a 7.
Oh, you got a 7. So that means you would have gotten roughly equal quality to Oster. Though your one probably maybe just a tad bit stale in terms of the soup, like reheated soup. And then for Biala, predictably gets the worst.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I think your one, it felt, you ever see that meme, where it's like the one of it is like the plate is like making breakfast for the favorite child, and it has like the smiley face toast, and then for the other child, and it's just the crust of the bread with cut left inside.
Yeah.
So it's very much leftover energy for your one.
Okay.
Yeah. It is it fills your stomach, but it doesn't really do much else beyond that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at some point you reach that you bite something hard, and when you pull it out, it looks like a nail.
Gross.
Can we take a break?
wait. Are we talking like construction nail or nail?
No, like a person nail.
You know, fingernails.
You asked that question. You asked the question.
I was
Yeah,
gonna leave it up to
actually
up to interpretation, but
Biala is going to
there'll be one copper
take it
each.
out of their mouth. How close are we to the bar?
I mean, you're all a bit far away because you're all at your corner table.
Okay. Yeah, no, Biala isn't going to flick it. They're just gonna drop it on the floor, and it's fine.
But yeah, so all of you do take your short rest.
Are we gonna take our quick 5 while we're doing the
short resting?
rest?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right, I'll take us out. Back in 5.
right.
Bye.
What countdown is that? 3, 2, ha! It's like when the doctor tells you you're getting a shot and they go on the count of 3. 1, 2, stab.
Yeah.
They go on 3 immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. On 3.
And we're back.
Now we're back.
Apparently.
Incredible.
All right. So as we come back, you have all finished your quote unquote meal. And so you're all planning your next move. So I'm guessing you're all gonna go talk to Ismark.
Yes.
Should I go ahead? I think I've rested enough now that I could go ahead
Scout?
as something, but as something even maybe as something small, and this way I can scout ahead and also watch the conversation, and maybe if needs be follow him after.
Oh yeah,
That sounds
That's a-
good.
fantastic idea.
So I think just before, so I was trying to decide what would I be. I'm thinking lizard. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go as a lizard, especially since I have a climbing speed. So I'm gonna go like just as we pass the tavern tavern wall. I'm gonna be a lizard on the wall, basically.
All right. And so with that, I don't think you'll need to make a stealth check. You're a lizard. People's not gonna pay much attention to that. So all of you step out of the blood of the vine, and you can see across from you you can see Ismark lurking sort of like at the edge over there. And the moment he sees you all approaching, he steps out. And as you can see that the structure, this is the only other structure that you see here that has light besides the tavern that you notice. And from the angle that you're approaching, you can see the sign over the door creaking on its hinges. It reads Bill Drafts Mercantile. And as you all walk up to him, Ismark goes, So you've all decided to help me?
Well, what are we
I think we
hoping
decided
with?
to talk to you.
Oster's going to
The fu-
flip open his notebook. Sorry. Yeah, Farley, you go for it. No, you go for it.
Yeah. No, it's-
I think we decided to talk, and then depending on what you say, maybe help.
That's good enough. Follow me. And then he's going to turn and then he's going to head south of the village. And as you all follow, you all do walk past Mary's house as along the
Hi,
way.
Mary.
No response. Yeah, just still crying from the inside.
I
And-
think I'm climbing to Farley, where I'm on Farley's back.
All right.
Mhm.
And as you all head down, so this part of the street that branches out from the south of the main square terminates at a fairly sizable mansion. This weary looking mansion that squats behind a rusting iron fence, and the iron gates are twisted and torn. And from your angle, you can see that there's a right gate that lies cast aside while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and the clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the area. There are heavy claw markings that have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls, and there is these great black marks that tells of fires that have assailed the mansion. There is not a single pane or shard of glass in any windows, and every single windows are barred with planks, and each one are marked with stains, just strange stains that just feels very foreboding to you. And as you all look at the ground, I would like, I think it would make the most sense for Farley to make a perception check here.
Sense, sure. Will it work?
Mm.
Holy shit! Not 20 for a total of 19.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no,
Nice.
total of 20. My wisdom is +0.
okay.
Incredible.
So
It's
you
the one
can
time.
You can see, so you notice all the trampled weeds all around the mansion. You can also tell there are scores and scores of wolf paw prints and human footprints. And because you rolled a natural 20, I'll say that the footprints, the gait of the footprints speaks to someone as if they are shuffling or lumbering. That tells you that these human footprints are probably zombies of some kind.
Ooh.
Oh. Hey guys, just want to point a couple things out before we go into this totally not creepy house. No offenses, Mark. Seen a little better days.
And she'll just start pointing out, being like,
Okay, so that was a wolf. That's a bigger wolf. That was a pack of zombies or something. You see how they drag their toes? So hey, Ismark. I'm trying to put this politely. What the fuck, man?
We'll talk inside the mansion. It's not safe out here.
Doesn't seem like much safer in there, but I guess.
Yeah. He heads up to the front door and then he's gonna give it a knock. And then he'll go, Irina, I'm back. And then eventually you wait a while and then the door unlocks. And on the other side, you can see there is a striking young woman with auburn hair, darker skin, and she's wearing breastplate. And then she has a sword that hangs to the side. And she has one hand on it the moment she sees the rest of you. And then Ismark will go, don't worry. They're safe. They are not with Strahd. They are his latest playthings. They can help us. And then she's going to look at all of you again and eventually step aside and allow Ismark to enter. And then Ismark turns to all of you. Quick, come in.
Okay. I don't know if I like this plaything, though.
Did he just say we're playthings?
Yes.
He did.
So Irina closes the door, and the interior of the mansion is actually very well furnished, but the fixtures do show signs of great wear, and there are noticeable oddities like the boarded up windows. And you notice just in this room, as you know, Irina leads you deeper into the mansion, you can see that there are holy symbols everywhere, like just everywhere. And as they walk, Irina and Ismar leads you all to almost like a drawing room, like, you know, one of those places in a mansion. And inside this side drawing room, on the floor, there is a simple wooden coffin that is surrounded by wilting flowers, and there's a faint odor of decay here. And
What's in the coffin?
You can't ask that.
It's a body, clearly. Something is dead.
look, and then he finally, this point, Ismark will turn towards you and goes, look, this is my sister, Irina. She has been chosen by the master of the land. And then Irina will go, he intends to make me one of his bride. I will not have it. And then Ismail will go, I am trying to smuggle her out of Barovia and out of this place before he can get his hands on her. But he has been sending his people, his wolves and zombies and ghouls every night. It takes everything we can to keep them out.
What is with these people trying to make people marry? First it was those old ladies in Daggerford, and now it's some... I mean, I guess he's a bear. Consent is important, damn it!
You'll have to tell the master of the land that.
Oh, I will.
I appreciate your tenacity, but he is a very powerful vampire. As you are now, he would make short work of you and turn a couple of you into blood bags.
Okay, then why did you ask for our help?
Because my objective is not to fight Strahd, is to get my sister out. And that coffin is the way that we are going to do it.
How exactly do you think we'll be able to manage that?
Yeah, I don't think I want to kill your sister.
We're not going to
Nope.
kill the
And
sister.
Irina will go, no, we are not killing me.
Okay.
This mansion is the burgomaster's mansion, and he is my father. And he died 3 days ago. Now, every night for weeks, these creatures, the wolves and the zombies and the ghouls, they've been attacking every single night. And eventually, my father's heart couldn't take it and he died. But the strange thing is, when he died, the house has not come under attack.
Hmm.
This coffin is for my father. But no one in the village has been brave enough to help Ismark take his body to the cemetery for a proper burial.
Oh, we can do that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no.
No, we can't do that. Or
No, before we take on more things.
no, this is the same thing.
No, it's slightly different.
And then Ismark will say, yes, and once we bury him, then I am bringing you out of Barovia to Valaki. And then Irina goes, I am not going to Valaki.
Okay. So, but let me just start with make sure I understand. Irina, you don't want to be one of Strahd's wives. How many wives does he have?
Many over the centuries that he's been alive, most do not
Okay.
live. And then
Okay.
Ismark goes, all of them don't live.
Okay. And so you don't want that.
No, I do not.
Okay,
But
no,
I
no, no.
also do not want to run. I want to face him. And then Ismark goes, that is suicide. No one can stand against him. They all died.
Oh no, Master Fung can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm.
They all look at.
Well, I mean,
Fun.
she did kill a dragon.
Yeah.
Surely a vampire can't be that hard.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Ismail go, oh, I can assure you that a vampire is very different from a dragon.
During the whole conversation, Mouse is kind of hiding as a lizard, probably on Fairley's shoulder or something, trying to hide. And is trying to see, are they withholding any information? Are they hiding something from us?
All right, make an insight check.
Whoop.
Oh my god! I read things wrong. Sorry. The burgomaster is not Irina's father. He is Ismark's father, and Irina is adopted into the family. So that was my bad. I mixed that up.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. All right, so this is still disadvantage. Oh, goodness.
Someday we'll get a long rest.
At some point. That is a 14.
14. I think there is. I'll say that Irina is keeping something from you, but it's not out of malicious intent. It's more of a I just met you kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
Oster's gone up to the coffin and is trying to give it like the weight test to see if this is something we could just carry.
Yeah,
Like
it's a fairly simple wooden coffin, so it's easy enough for you to carry it.
Yeah, no, Biala, I could definitely do this.
Okay, wait, but okay, let's.
Farley, you get the bottom part.
Wait.
No,
Okay.
If you, we need to bring. So my father's, Ismail, my father's body is still in the mansion floor. If you all will help us, we will bring him into this coffin, and then we will bring him down to the church to Donovich, the priest.
And if we do that, then Irina, you're gonna come with us when we leave. Hey, you want to learn how to be a knight?
And then you say that Ismark will say, yes, she will, right at the same time as Irina says, no, I won't.
Okay, seems like you guys gotta figure something out there, but if you come with us, I'll teach you to be a knight.
Also, rule number 3, and Oster's going to look at Fung. Gold up front.
Oh, that's a pretty good rule. Okay, all right, Fung, you got at least one good rule.
And Feng will goes, yes, if we are to do this for you, we would require payment. And then Irina is going to look at all of you. All of you look like shit. There are many rooms here. You can stay here for free if you want.
If we stay here tonight and we help with the body tomorrow, that way we can hash out a proper plan about how we're going to do this. You said your father's body is where, Bismarck?
And then we slam cut to the living room, and he is on the dining table.
Ha!
That's a choice.
I don't usually accept people for dinner. That feels really weird.
No, we are not eating my father.
Biella
We're
already has
just-
some nails, so
What? I mean, why is he on the table? Okay, all right. We're not eating him. Okay. Just
Yes,
getting
I mean-
some mixed messages here.
Yes, and then Irina says, "See, I told you it was morbid to keep him here." And then Ismark will go, "All right, fine." And then he turns towards all of you and goes, I don't suppose one of you can help me carry my father into the coffin."
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Can do.
Sure.
All right, and so you all, he stinks, by the way. It's been 3 days. So rigor mortis has set in. There's a stench to him. And easy enough, you bring
Something
the...
smells delicious.
Ismark chooses to ignore that. And
Rightfully so.
gnawing on his ankles.
and puts and so you all put him inside the coffin, and then Ismark will nail him shut inside the coffin. And he goes, "All right, I understand that all of you have had a long night. Please feel free to take any of the rooms inside the mansion as your own."
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Why didn't you just put him in the coffin if you already had it?
I don't know. I mean, I got, you saw these wilting flowers, right? So every time, we laid him to rest, we thought we could bring him down. But every time people refused to help. And so eventually the flowers wilted away after putting it out, take it out. It got, and then I just put him back in without taking out the flowers.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't explain why two of you, fairly able, strong-looking people, couldn't lift his body and put it in the box.
We cannot risk Irina stepping outside the mansion.
Okay. Oh, in case Irina gets snatched.
Yes.
Sorry, Ismark, I also have a question. It's more of a concern.
Yes.
I've recently learned that I'm a vulnerable young man. And I am worried that maybe if I stay here, that my presence may draw Strahd.
And Ismail goes, "I'm pretty sure that he will not be targeting you.
Well, that's not what my master said.
Your master is puffing you up, so to speak."
Well, that sounds like a nice thing. Well, and Oster, I think these guys might know a little more about Strahd than Fung, at least for now.
Oh, Oster's brain is torn. Okay. I will sleep with one eye open.
So, if we were to try and cause a distraction or have alternative bait to Irina, who would be more to Strahd's liking, in your opinion?
Strahd is very temperamental. His taste changes like the wind. I mean, perhaps your friend here, Oster, might become the flavor of the month.
Okay. We can work with that. Hey, we won't know until we try, right?
Just like following strange lights through a forest.
Yes, which I'd like to say I said we should not do, and look where we are.
Yes, and then you shoved me down a cliff.
I did not shove. It's called a hip check, darling.
Ha!
Okay. Let's all go get a little bit of sleep, and maybe things will look better or at least different in the morning.
Yes.
All right. And
Okay.
so you all decide to take a night's rest here at the Burgomaster's mansion. Now, the rooms here, like I said, this is a mansion, so it is fairly nice. It's just that everything is very shoddy because of there's no maintenance essentially. So most of the rooms are like dusty, and most of the it's like there's a stale air inside this room, but you all are able to find good rest here. And so eventually you all go to sleep for the night. And actually, you know what? Before you all go to sleep, I think at some point as you all like sort of like settling in, Irene, are you all staying in your own individual rooms or are you all together?
Biala would absolutely not stay in their own room.
Okay.
Farrelly is indifferent. Farrelly will just go to the closest bedroom and like fling the door open and run and just fully face plant, still covered in werewolf blood and whatever else, onto the bed.
That's a water
And-
closet.
And
Yep.
you, and the moment you jump onto the bed, just a cloud of dust comes out, and then you all hear like as a bit of bed bugs scatter out.
Oh, my friends are running away.
Start scratching. Ah!
Oh my god. Is okay. Biala's going to like kind of step back into the hallway and be like, now, is there a room that is less infested, maybe?
Ismark will go, come with me. And then
Thank
we'll lead you to the next room that looks like the same room, but looks marginally cleaner. And then Ismark go, I sleep here sometimes, so I try to keep it clean.
Okay, thank you.
And I think it is at that moment you all see light glowing out the window. This, but it's unnatural. It is like these almost like greenish light. And he goes, it's begun. Oh yes, you've all never seen it before, right? Come. And then he gestures all of you towards the windows. And you can see, as you do, you can see Irina is lurking at the front door. And as you all stand at the door into the bedroom, and as you stand there, you can see across from you on this first floor, all the way on the other end to the north of Barovia, where the church is and its cemetery, there is an eerie green light that has suffuses the entire graveyard. And from this light, you see emerges a ghostly procession. Wavering images of doughy women toting great swords, wood-wise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axe, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. All these and more march forth from the graveyard, and their numbers grow by the seconds. And then Irina goes, You asked us why we believe that Strahd cannot be beaten. Those are the spirits of every single people that stood against him and died. And now they are cursed every midnight to rise from the cemetery to head down to Castle Ravenloft to strike him down. But of course, they will fail like they failed in life. And so they are cursed here.
Okay.
And then as you say that, Isma turns around. And so that is why I want you to head down to Valaki, where you will be safe. And then Irina will go, I would rather die fighting than live hiding like a coward.
What if we all live? How about let's aim for that as
Yeah.
like the benchmark.
Yes, and that is exactly what I want. If I could get it through my bull-headed sister, that courage is different from cowardice.
Okay. I still feel like there's a lot of family dynamics at play here that I don't fully understand. But Irina, how about this? We'll bury your adopted father, and then why don't you at least travel with us, because we're probably gonna go to this place and we'll see if it's safe at all. And while we're on the way, I'll teach you to be a knight.
Hmm. I'll consider it after the burial.
Okay.
Fairley at this just like again hurls herself onto a chair or something near the window and is like snoring within moments.
All right.
Mouse would have jumped off when Farley first jumped onto that bed, possibly with Squid, and just was looking at the whole procession from the window, and is just going to slide back the window and go, if there's a curtain, go behind a curtain and change back into a person.
All right.
Okay. Wow. That is that's a lot. A lot of people have attempted to go up against this Baron.
Yes, Feng says his skull would make a worthy addition to my armor.
Oster nods. And I could wear his teeth as a necklace.
You may. And
Ooh.
Biala, I would even be so kind as to give you his fingernails. It seems you have a craving for them, I notice.
At that, Biala is going to just kind of like almost like glide right into Fang's face and be like,
She
We'll
just
see
meets
about
your
that.
gaze. Yes, we will.
So you
And-
you just want to kill everything that's powerful? Is that the play?
Yes.
yeah, just
Okay.
Powerful and evil.
oh,
The-
well,
That
no
too.
comment.
And
Okay.
with that, on that note, all of you go off to with the exception of Farrelly, who just has a very nice sleep. It's a bit of a tenser sleep for everyone else because it's not just because of the tense dynamic between everyone in this group, but also just the foreboding atmosphere and weight of this place. Like the air here is heavy with just something, and it just makes for a very restless sleep for most of you. But eventually, you all finish your long rests, and when you wake the next morning. So for those of you who have exhaustion, you can clear one exhaustion. It doesn't clear all of them if you have more than one. Just a note. And when you wake the next morning, all of you thought that you either slept in or you woke up too early because it is still dark outside.
Oh.
And when you look out, you can see that it's very England in spring kind of deal. Whereas like even though
Miserable.
it's yes, such a it's so miserable. Yeah, so like it's just constantly overcast. Everything looks so dour and dull. And I think as all of you wake up for the morning, you can see at the corner, Fungus has been up for hours. She's like just doing push-ups on the ground.
I think as Fung does push-ups at some point, Mouse just sits next to her and just asks, "So, vampire, and when you get the vampire and the vampire skull, who's next?"
Then I will send a letter back home, and this time they cannot deny me. If a dragon is not good enough, surely a vampire will be.
And if it's not,
Then I will kill stronger things.
like what?
A dragon vampire.
You whisper
that
from
Dracolich that's just waiting for us over the hill.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy to help you with this, like I helped you before.
Perhaps. Why did you come here?
I mean, I told you, I did spy on you for a while. That's what I was sent to just keep tracks on what you were doing. They weren't just going to let you run around just in case you decided to, I don't know, decided that they were the worthy foe.
And I think by this point she stops the push-up and just pushes herself into a squatting position, and she just looks at you and goes, "And so instead of answering my letter, they sent you. Are they afraid to face me?"
You're asking me, I don't know. I'm just a help, just a spy. I don't know their motives. I just, you know me. I just do what I'm told, and I mean, I did that before until I met you, and I go and I do. It's I'm just a spy.
Hmm. You know what? Make a deception check.
Yeah, and I get advantage. Good, I got
Yeah.
to use it.
Oh,
Oh, actually, sorry. No, I get advantage,
just so
but
you
I
know, I
still
rolled
have
a
disadvantage. So
I rolled
it's
just
so
I
sorry.
rolled a 19 plus 2, so you have to beat a 21.
Yeah, I don't think I will because I have to re-roll that because I messed up. It's a straight roll. I mean, it's a 21.
Oh, you know what? I think because technically meet it to beat it, but we're both players, so it applies both ways. So
Yeah.
So I think I'll just have at that moment. I'm just a spy. Feng just gives you a very long look, and then she just, we're wasting time. We have a body to carry, and then she stands up, and then she just walks out of the room, and you don't know whether she knows or not.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Absolutely fair. I love it.
All right. And so as you all head downstairs, you can see that in the living room, on the dining table where Ismar's father once was, he has arranged a simple breakfast platter for everyone. Yes. And it is basically mostly just, stale bread, some tomato soup, or potato soup, as it were, with a bit of like bits and pieces of meat inside. And he goes, "It's not much, but it's what I can whip up. Please enjoy."
Thank you. This is plenty. Um, I do have a quick question, not to do with burying your father or anything. You've lived here your entire life, yes?
Uh, I was born here, but Irina, she was adopted. She, I don't know much about her life before, but she was found out in the woods,
Oh,
and then my father found her out in the woods, and then he took her in, and she says that she has no memories of a life before the mist.
and how old were you or when she was found?
We were just children.
Okay, so not a babe.
Yes.
Interesting. But sorry, that wasn't my question. By any chance, is there a traveling circus troupe that's been through here? They only
Uh,
ever play for one night.
Travelings. I can't say that I've heard of them, but something like that probably wouldn't stop here.
Okay.
There is no for lack of a better word, there is no audience to be had here.
Yeah, what's with that?
Most of the
Has everybody
people
just left?
most have left, but over the years and decades many have been snatched away in the night, and
Huh.
those that remain here are simply the condemned, or those who simply have nowhere else to go. And I think Biala has frozen.
Mm. Might
Oh.
just be back. Yep, they're back. They're back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So they've either left or been taken.
Yes.
And what happens if there's no new travelers around? Like,
There are always new people wandering in from the mist. The five of you are simply the latest of such people.
yeah, yes, he managed to snag us really, really well with that one, right,
Mhm.
Pearly?
Yeah.
But in any case, yes, please eat. We'll try to head to the church at first light.
First light. There should have already been first light.
Oh,
No?
sometimes the cloud parts a little bit during noon. Just for a few seconds.
Well, that sounds depressing.
It is a depressing place, I concur.
Yeah.
Okay. Grand. So Biella is going to eat up, and they're going to just maybe go into an adjacent room and just do some of their own sort of like stretches and stuff. But it's going to be like contortion levels of just twisting themselves up.
Ooh.
Quick question: is there any reaction to the fact that last night Mouse wasn't here and because was a lizard, and now there's another person eating the food?
Oh yes. He's like, I think Ismark would have recognized you
Yeah.
from the inn. So I think he goes, oh yeah, by the way, when did you come in? I didn't notice you.
Oh, I've been here a while. I I have my ways. Thank you for the
Hmm.
food. It's really nice.
No, I see. Well, next time, try to come in through the front door. We try to not have people sneak around. They could be
Oh,
agents.
I did come through the front door.
Right. And also, I've been told that my camera is blurry. Is it focused now?
Oh my god, you're doing the
No.
YouTube beauty
To the
guru.
Mua.
Mm,
Nope. You just
No.
Oh my goodness.
no.
No. I don't know how to control this.
It's just the fog. It's just the fog.
Yeah.
Mists.
The fog has come for all of us.
Little leak from the game into real
Yeah.
life.
The fog is being a paid actor right now.
Okay. All right. But so eventually you all finish eating breakfast. And then Ismark brings you back to the drawing room. And there Irina is already at the ready, standing over there with her arms crossed. And then Ismark will go, all right, here we go. And then who is helping him carry the coffin?
Fairley will, although to keep it at all level, she's probably like holding both arms over her head at the back end of it.
I'll give you some guidance for that.
Oster is also helping out as well.
All right. And so with that, you all march out of the burgomaster's mansion and head out through the central thoroughfare back to the main square before crossing the Blood on the Vine Tavern and heading up towards the church. And so you can see there atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports the castle. And actually at this point you can see up above you, like towards your right as you're heading towards the church, there is in fact, you can see past above the church where you can see the phallic woods and then the mountain ranges. And then beyond that, you can see standing there is a large Gothic looking castle that looms over there. You all be able to see it for the first time with the mist slightly parting over here in these lands. And it is there where the master of Barovia resides. And so, as you arrive at the church, it has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. There's a bell tower that rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof, and the rafters strain feebly against their load. And as you approach the church doors, you can see that the heavy wooden doors are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. And as you head towards it, Ismark will go forward and then knock on the door. And then eventually you can hear footsteps echoing from inside. And then and the door opens to reveal a 10-foot wide and 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall itself is unlit and reeks of mildew. And you can see standing over there is a man whose description is very far down than where it should be.
Scroll.
You see a man who has very who at one point probably have really strong features, but time has sort of like gotten away from him, and he has a bit of a receding hairline, graying hair pushed back, and he has blue eyes and a bit of a drooping demeanor to him, as if looks like someone who doesn't smile that much. And as he looks at all of you, you can see that his eyes are a bit bloodshot, as if he hasn't slept in a while. And then when he speaks, his voice is hoarse and weak. And he goes, "Yes." And then Ismark goes, "I am here to bury my father, the burgomaster." And then he will look over his shoulder at the coffin, and then looks at all of you. "Who are you?"
Hi, I'm Fairley. I'm burying his dad.
And then Feng will go. He will just gives a nod, doesn't say her name.
Luster Cure, I'm an adventurer from Neverwinter. I'm also helping to bury the dead.
Turns to look at Biala.
I'm also with them to bury the father.
I think Mouse is behind everyone in a way that she might not be spotted immediately. Just kind of like force of habit. I mean, if you want Mouse to be spotted, that's perfectly fine as well. Not necessarily being sneaky, but just sort of a force of habits, like to the side or behind.
And then, so this man will goes. "So, Kolyan Indirovich is dead, and you wish to bury him. Very well. And come, enter." And as you step inside the hall, you can see that there are two doors on either side that he walks past, and eventually it opens up into the chapel. And when you step into the chapel, you can see that there is a pulpit at the head, and all of the pews inside this chapel are completely destroyed. It is just strewn with debris. And from here, you can hear a soft voice echoing from somewhere below you as if reciting a prayer. But then, all of a sudden, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor. And the priest, whom Ismark had mentioned, his name is Donavish, just continues on, ignoring the sound, and turns towards you and goes, "Here we shall provide the last rite of the burgomaster."
Hang on.
And as you all gestures that, we are going to end the session right here.
We're all just gonna like walk right by that screen. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Just one of those brides.
Yeah, it's
Oh
all
my
in the
God.
day's work, you know. Screams happen all the time in Barovia.
That's not worrying at all.
Yes.
Amazing job, Nikki.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Loved
Yeah.
it. Loved all the voices and the atmosphere, and just so much fun.
Yeah.
Really good job.
I only wish I got to throw a combat on all of you. That's where I thrive.
That's why I think we all dragged out the roleplay part there just to stay alive.
Fear of death was very real.
Do you want to throw a d4 for us to see who takes
yes.
the DM seat? So Tendai is 1, I will be 2, Emily is 3, and Critter is 4.
All right.
And
So
if you could not roll a 2, Nikki, that would be great.
All right. I rolled an 8. What? Oh no, that's a 3. Sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hold
the
the
3 looks
phone.
like an 8. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks a bit like an 8, a little bit
Uh-huh.
in the dark
Uh-huh.
light.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that's me. That's perfect. That
Oh
is
my God,
perfect.
That
it's
actually
great.
will to refocus your camera.
It did. It just,
Oh.
yeah, it just the dice
Hey,
refocused for
there
you.
we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know what to do now.
Okay. So Emily, that means in our next session, you will be taking us through our funeral.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
let's-
was just
let's
perfect.
bury
Thinking
the
that would
old
be perfect
guy.
if I was on next. The whole spooky stuff would be really fun. Let's see how that goes. Famous last words, of course.
It'd be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be class.
We've got so many side quests. Oh my goodness.
I know we're collecting side quests. It's so funny.
Is
The
that
true
not what
D-
you're supposed to do in Christmas Strahd?
Yeah, right?
The true D&D experience. Every few steps is another quest.
A big thank you to Nikki, who was our random DM this evening, to Tendai, Emily, and Critter for playing, and then in chat for people chiming in and giving us your support. Thank you. And if you're watching the VOD, thanks for that too. We are D8 Dungeon. We are a group of tabletop role-playing game enthusiasts from all over the world, but largely based in Ireland. And we get together every Monday, Thursday, and coming to you soon, Saturday, Tuesdays.
Ooh.
And I might be expanding the old Emberlight saga into fortnightly Wednesday thing. We'll see. We'll see. There might be
Exciting stuff.
more stuff coming. And not to
Yeah.
mention then that we put out a podcast every second Friday called Romancing the Dungeon. I kind of forgot all the podcast details there. So if you want to know what it's like to play a bunch of people who are desperately trying to find love, then come over to our Discord. No, that's not what happens there. But all that to say that there is plenty of D8 Dungeon content out there that you can check out. And we are back on Monday for the next episode of the Emberlight Saga. And that is a lot of fun to run. And myself and Ben are on Thursday night next week for Ben and Declan on a roll. That's it. That's everything. We're gonna raid, so don't jump out of the chat just yet. So I'm gonna take us out, and we will find another channel to keep this little group going, and we will see you there. Okay, bye, folks.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye.